Howdy bubs and welcome back. Today we're jumping into GameMaker and this time we're going to learn how to quickly implement a game over screen as well as allowing for the player to conveniently restart and exit the game. Currently we already have a restart mechanic with pressing enter. Anytime you press enter you can just restart the game. Let's go ahead and jump into the code. In my player character in the step event, our player object has to add this one line of code. This ensures that the game manager knows what the player's health is. So obj game manager dot player health is equal to HP. If I hit escape, the game exits. So game end, that's all. Game underscore end, open close parentheses. I have a create press event on the escape key, and I just want it to quit. That's all this does. Over in the create event, we only have to keep track of one thing, the player health. We just ensure that this is initialized to 0 and we're all good to go. In our draw GUI, we then check every step, is the game currently over? If our current health is less than 0, so player health again, which is being tracked, every step the player health is updating in the game manager from the player itself. Over in the GUI, for the game manager, we're checking every step. Have we hit game over? And then we pause the game on either the pause status or if game over has been triggered. If it has been triggered, then I have simply changed one line of code. So here, this all fit in one line before. I've broken it up into 3 lines so that way it's clearer for us to see. So draw text, transform color, I center it where I want it to be. And this line, it used to just say paused. This segment I've now changed to be a ternary operator. This is essentially like an inline if statement. So it's checking if the game is over. If it is true, it'll say game over, new line, press enter to restart, new line, press escape to quit. Or it'll just display paused like it always did. And then comma, and then the rest of the code that was already there. All I've actually added is this portion. I just broke it into the next lines so that way it's easier for us to read. But what I've had highlighted is the only part that's actually added. It's a new concept for most of y'all. A ternary operator takes in 3 arguments. First, it's the condition that it's checking. In this case, the game over status. Is game over achieved? If it's true, it does this. If it's false, it does this. Based off of where the colon is set. So left of the colon will be the true, right of the colon will be the false options. And that's actually all you need to go. If you hit run, here I can still press pause, everything works out just fine. But here whenever I fight the enemies, if I somehow tragically get my health down below 0, we now see a different message. It says game over, press enter to restart, press escape to quit. So I can hit escape, it'll exit, and I can hit enter and it restarts like we'd expect. We now have all of the basic components for this very simple game. If you have any questions or need any assistance, just let me know. Otherwise, have a good one. I just wanted to say thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Shout out to my bad bubs, my top 5, my day ones. Y'all have always been there for me. Next up, my baby bubs, the next 5. I always love y'all's support. And finally, for everyone else, any little bit helps. Thank you to all my basic bubs for supporting me along my journey. If you want to continue receiving notifications, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button.